All right, hey, what's up, YouTube? I welcome you back. I had no idea what kind of content I should just put out, so I decided I'm gonna be making an officer video. Not for you guys, like, not to be entertained or anything. This is just gonna be a video on what an officer in one of my guilds, has to do, right? So this is gonna be a video just like leading you through the basic responsibilities of someone who's an officer in my guild. So I actually have WoW open in four windows. I can't really show that, but here you'll see me. I pull up my macro. So I have a macro for mass inviting people. In the raiding guild, we only invite like level 80s and people who are in Northrend, so like level 68 and higher. Let me make sure I'm recording my voice. Colan. Yeah, so level 68 and higher. I prefer to just focus on level 80s. We mass recruit them. Most of them on Warmane are usually like people who don't know English and whatnot. So, in our guild, we have a bunch of we have a few ranks. You join the guild. English question mark. So it's like, do you know English? These guys haven't taken the initiative to whisper somebody and let them know that they know English. Then it's not in Discord. Then it's a Discord member. So a lot of the guys like my boy Enoger, this is Rogue One spelled backwards. Love his name. Nerox, Mimok, Mimko, Fishbish, Genki. Like a lot of the boys here have higher ranks. Generally speaking, our Discord member, that's generally one of our more dedicated members. They're inside the Discord. So you join the guild from mass invite, then you get messaged on Discord, and then you join Discord and you're finally a full-fledged member of the guild, right? So long story short, we got this. Let's mass invite. So we're gonna pop this. Uh, then I'm gonna pull up with the three different windows. And here you can see all the people that were invited. I had this, so I had four different tunes inviting. I had it prepared. Whole bunch of people joined the guild, right? Bam, welcome. Vasilik, this guy, a well-known player that's been joining our guild, and now he can't find a guild for some reason. But he doesn't know English, so we're just gonna kick him immediately. It's important that people who join our guild know English because having a language to communicate is vital for like, the sake of a guild. If you're just using Chat GPT or like Google Translate to hold any conversation, like you cannot raid, you cannot have any functions in your guild. So it's very important to have your guild, like if you're doing a mass invite guild, that you have your guild filter out people that don't know your language. Okay. I apologize for the spam, but sorry, that's for the new people. Cool. So I have a welcome macro. My welcome macro right here. Welcome. It's two different messages. Welcome, and it says this. We're an English only rating guild. We rate at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern time, which is 11 p.m. server time, Friday, Saturday, for European and US teams. 10 mans are also announced on our Discord. So we have our Discord available. The Discord is right here. You see Discord. So we have Discord available, all these different things. But here I like to have Discord available, and I like to get everybody in Discord. So at everyone uh, playing with myself, 25 man, and then you hit that ping. Do you want to send this message to 100 plus people? Right? No, I don't want to send that message to 100 plus people, but that's essentially how we do it. I ping everybody in the Discord, and this Discord is my Fishbro Discord, right? I can have like servers for Warmane, for Classic, anything, right? And I organize it by my bot. So once you join the guild, you come here, you look at how to get a role, you just react to the bot command, change your name in game. So you change your name from like the Gion Tugi to Rogue One backwards. Then like Horde Ally, Lordaeron for the Alliance players, they'd click the smiley face with the sunglasses. So this is for Alliance players. This would be for uh like Lordaeron players, I believe. Yeah. And then this one's for all the Horde on Warmane on the Ice Crown server. and that's what they would do. Then I also have the Horde officer section. So this entire Discord is all organized based on like what roles you have. You can't see the rest of Discord unless you have the role. So, um, like basic subscribers, you join the Discord, view the server as the role, and this is all that's available, right? So you have to go to the roles, you click this, and you grab the roles that are available. Some roles are not publicly available, some rules are. The rules that aren't publicly available would be like that. And then, like, let's see, you get the Horde section, and then you have the subscriber section too, which is free. But then you get to go here and you get to check out all the Gale chat stuff. And this is like such a small Discord, right? It's so clean and not problematic. You get to still see the videos and whatnot. Um, but then you go to like the administrator branch of the Discord, you see all these different. Oh my God, look at all of this! So it's quite a lot in the Discord, but it's organized based on what everybody in the Discord is focused on. Right. So you grab your role and then you go. Gorlash found a Gorlash imposter. But yeah, that's that. So what officers in our guild would do is like they he had a run with three Shadowmourne players, like the video that I used to make. So we're gonna organize by this. Do you know English? Hi, do you know English? And so I spam this. I send this to all of these guys, and I just send this. Bam, bam. I don't know why that's sent twice. And I message all of these guys if they know English, and if they respond yes, then I will promote them. If they don't, then no. So Rapisha said no, he doesn't know English, kick him. Sordius knows English, promote him. Noreen knows English, so we promote him. Right here. Okay. Stack on Skull, he knows English, promote him. Uh, I don't know if I messaged Nanga, Kozreg. I think it was this guy. So I messaged these. Do you know English? Bam. So if these guys know English, we promote them. And then they got promoted to not in Discord. It's like, oh wow, my rank is now not in Discord. That means I should probably join the Discord. And when you see people constantly getting promoted to not in Discord, you look at your rank and it keeps saying not in Discord, you should probably join Discord. Discord member. Okay, cool. Now I don't got any problems to worry about. So that's pretty much that. My English is medium. I'm gonna accept that, I guess. Um, as long as they know English and they can try to speak English and there's some form of communication, it's okay. But if they don't know any English and they're like, "Hola, cómo está?" Like, I cannot accept you into the guild if you're just talking in all Spanish, because most of the people in the guild don't know Spanish. I barely know any Spanish, and even if there was like people in the guild that could speak Spanish, it wouldn't work out. Same thing with German, Russian. You need to have your language as a form of communication. This is one of the big problems why people think there's a lot of racists in the US when there's really not as many racists as people make it out to be. There's just people that want a common ground language that everybody can communicate with. It's very frustrating to try to talk to somebody and they don't know your language and you don't know their language, so there's no way to communicate. You see somebody that's very like cool, friendly, open to you, and then you just can't talk to them, and it's like, oh well, this guy's completely off limits to me because I can't speak with him or communicate. So I mean, sign language would work there maybe, but yeah. So that's the first one. Then I would message this guy. Uh, Hi, can you join the guild Discord, please? Read the guild information. Cool. And then I would just proceed to do that for all of these guys. And there's a lot of these guys that need to join Discord, but that's just a few of them. I need like all my officers to do this. So the officers that I have been slacking. So he's in Discord. I'm gonna try to see him. One of the problems is they don't follow the directions in the guild information, so they don't post in the certain section of Discord and get promoted, so they won't get promoted in game. Well, he speaks English, so I'm gonna promote him as long as he stays in the guild. He's like, I thought it was a Wintergrasp invitation. Well, you're still welcome in the guild. So that's that for this. For the most part, this is the raiding guild. Like everybody in this guild is almost all level 80s exclusively, except for a few alts of people that don't want to level in the leveling guild. And then I also have the Fishbro alts that are just like they're not bots, but they're just me in a second window pulling up like a list of players so I can invite them all at the same time. I find it more like not important, but I find it more valuable to have all the players that I invite join at the same exact time so I can welcome them all at the same time and be like, "Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome." So yeah, I mean, this is how I run my mass inviting guilds efficiently. And like I personally do like smaller guilds that are like raiding guilds where it's like exclusive and you have to be invite only, but I do find those guilds to die off quite easily unless you're extremely exclusive. And then at that point, it's kind of just a circle jerk of like high-end elitist players not allowing anyone into the guild except for their friends and like seriously good players. So yeah, it's questionable. So, my warriors in the guild, AVGN. Oh, okay. So that's AVGN. I will promote him. Let me find him. 5 eyes. So that means I can promote him all the way to Discord member immediately. Bam. And now that's another player that's at the rank that they need to be. So once we get everybody in the Discord, it's a win-win. So, side note, one of the main things about this is as the guild grows, as the YouTube community grows, as my YouTube channel grows, um, both the guild will succeed more, my YouTube channel will succeed more, everything will succeed more because the Discord community will be bigger, the guild community will be bigger. There will be more people focusing on the guild success, and every time I release a video, it'll be in the new like it'll be in my Discord and everybody in the Discord will be notified about the video. So it's like all the success is wrapped around each other in this finely spun thread of of success. So even when this guild becomes exclusive and we only allow like level 80s that are geared, we probably will never reach that point. We'll still continue taking really low geared shedders, for lack of a better word. But then I will log my other character and show you the second guild. So we have 3 guilds on the server. So that's the first one. Then I have Fishbro Mage. So this is the guild leader of the second guild. Second guild is called Sub2 Fishbro on YouTube. I really am shameless with the plugs though, not gonna lie. But this is our leveling guild, right? So this has 533 members and growing. Everyone in here is allowed to join and just chill, like slowly climb to level 80. Um, we stopped like having all the levelers and the raiders in the main guild because we had too many level 80s in the main guild and we are running out of space for both levelers and level 80s. So at this point, I haven't had to kick anybody from either of the guilds in a while, and we have 5 days offline. That's the longest for levelers that have been offline. So the leveling guild is really, really active. Like there's almost nobody that's been offline that long. Let's do 1 to 11. Okay, there's 47 people here. So I'm gonna pull this up, and then I'm gonna invite all these new players to the guild. Boom. 4 people are ignoring me. That means that I invited too many people. This is roughly 25 invites, I think, give or take. Actually, no, it looks like it's like 30 to 35 invites, but after you reach a certain limit, you can you can only invite like 35 every 5 minutes or so, so it will be problematic if you continue inviting people because it'll just put you on like this guy's ignoring you. They're not actually ignoring me. I'm not on their ignore list. Those guys are unable to get my guild invite because there's too many guild invites that have been sent out. Now I hit them with the macro. Welcome! Fishbro is the name of the guild's YouTube channel. This guild is ties directly into our raiding guild. Discord member ranked players get transferred to the raiding guild. Once they hit level 80, read the guild info for more free stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I do need more officers in this guild to help with this so that we can message all the do you speak English players not subscribed. So I got ranks in this guild to give out free stuff. Do you speak English? Are you subscribed? Are you in Discord? Okay, you're in Discord, you're subscribed and everything. Bam, become a Discord member. You get a whole bunch of access to the guild bank. All these tabs get access. Some tabs you don't get access because it's super rare stuff, primos and whatnot. Um, but you get like tons of bags, tons of items, and that's just for being in the being like a supporter of mine, right? So it's quite cool. There's all these netherweave bags for everybody who wants to join the guild and get the bag. Just join the guild, speak English, subscribe, join the Discord. Bam, you get all that stuff. So, I mean that's pretty much the life of an officer in one of the guilds. You would put your alts in the leveling guild, and you would have your mains in the raiding guild, and you would just play with us and have fun with us. Uh, Warmane's a free server. I mean, anyone who's like watching this and they're from like classic Wrath and they want to play like actual vanilla Wrath content instead of like this stuff that Blizzard's been putting out, which is like boosted high damage content, super fast paced. They give all the classes extra stats. Paladins get to taunt now off their global cooldown, so their DPS is much higher. Valenier shards are dropping like you can get like 10 Valenier shards in a single run, or something like that. I think you can get up to like 15 in a single run. If you have perfect RNG, you can get a Valenier done in like 3 weeks, like two or 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. Um, yeah, so I mean, like Valeniers and all this, like nothing's valuable on Classic Wrath. Like nothing is the way it used to be. Now this server, even Shadowmourne that can be purchased for 150 coins, which are euros, like the Warming equivalent of euros. Even Shadowmourne is quite rare to see. When you see one, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a good run. You get an RDF, a dungeon, and you're like, yay, Shadowmourne. But it's pretty. It's just chill. It's fun. It's enjoyable. And our guild is super friendly and welcoming. That's the biggest part. We're not super elitist. We're not like 6.6K gear score, or you don't get to join our raids. We'll take people. We'll gear them up. The problem we have is because we're welcoming and friendly, like it always gets abused. Everybody wants to join the elitist jerks and the asshats who are just gonna go into your guild, abuse your guild, and take advantage of your guild. Like the people that want the server to die are the ones that ruin the fun for everyone because they're the ones who are the best at the game. They're the highest tier content, but they're really not. They're just high geared players trying to do the best content, and quite often, more than not, like Demonic Empire, Fade, and these other guilds, like they often join these other guilds and they'll spam their stuff. They'll try to steal members from other guilds, kill other guilds, and then like they'll be failing the content themselves. Now I'm gonna take that back on Fade. Fade I have not had as many terrible experiences, but Demonic Empire is definitely by far one of the worst guilds on the server when it comes to being a bunch of pieces of crap. They have consistently been joining the guild, spamming guild chat, demonic empire ads and stuff. They spam global chat. They're nonstop spamming. They're nonstop doing things, and they only invite high geared BIS players. Oh look, you're full BIS. Okay, we'll take you into the guild. And everybody in the guild just runs together with other BIS players. Like it's not an accomplishment. It is not an accomplishment to do the Lich King with everybody having BIS gear. Like you're not progressing anything. You should have already been done with that. You should have already been done with the server once you hit full BIS with 25 players in your raid. Like it's a joke. You're just farming the mount at that point. But I digress. Uh the guild, our guild personally is just super welcoming and nice. Like I haven't had too many problems with anybody in the guild. Um Yeah, so I mean that's life in our guild. That's life as an officer in a guild, taking care of our guild and growing it. I can show you guys the guild bank one more time on the leveling guild, and then I'll show you the guild bank in the main guild. So we got the donations tab. You donate your stuff here. The gear tab, the professions tab, consumables tab, free for all. Everybody could take stuff out of here. There's nothing there because that's kind of how it's supposed to be. If even the random people that get mass invited to the guild that don't know English can take it, like everybody will just take it. So the whole tab will be emptied and they'll just sell it to vendors and whatnot, but it doesn't matter. So that's that character. We'll go back to Debit Card Warrior. I love this name, Debit Card Warrior. It's like I pay to win and my name is Debit Card Warrior. By the way, if you don't have this, download Peggle. This really solid app. Bing 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 bing. Look at that. Ding 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 ding. Gotta love Peggle. One of the most entertaining apps, especially if you're on like a flight path or something. So here we got the public tab. Everybody got rid of everything here. The professions tab, they consumed it all. The raid tab, only flares exist here. Level 80 BOEs, they took everything. Uh, the guild is like just consuming everything with a passion. The valuables tab here. Um, that's the last of the valuables. So this is everything people donate to the guild, and then here's the donations tab. I pretty much took out all the trash. I need to empty my bags, but here we have netherweave cloth for more netherweave bags, and then we have like a decent amount of gold in the guild bank. And that's the guild bank in the main guild, the raiding guild. It's like everybody has to like focus on themselves and gear themselves up so they don't have gold and whatnot to take care of others. But yeah, that's our guild. That's what it's like being an officer here, and it's quite fun playing with the guild. We're only like a month or two like old. We've already done ICC 10, ICC 25, TOC 25, uh, pretty much all raids. We're getting all the content done, and we're progressing very quickly. This last ICC 25, we did our first ICC 25 with a bunch of pugs. It was like half guild, half pugs. We got Muxima, his Shadow's Edge. We got like two of the Unholy DKs. They're Bryn Trolls, so they got Bryn Troll. We had Bryn Troll, and then we had Marks. Two Marks went to the guild, I believe. There was like a whole bunch of good gear. Terran got like two BIS items, so it was a successful 25 man. The 10 man dropped a whole bunch of trash loot. Guildies try to like push me into going Holy Paladin. I'm just like, I'm not playing Holy Paladin. Most of the gear was also duplicate trash, so none of it was actually good. So we had bad luck there, but overall, the guild itself is progressing nicely. Um, we're not even full. We're not doing full guild raids. Once we get full guild raids, we're gonna notice that we can do the Lich King easily. We have not failed almost any raids as a full guild raid. Um, we failed in Onyxia 25 man because we took like 19 2K gear score players between like they just hit level 80. So we had 19 players between 2K and 3K gear score. And then we had three big DPS, like two good healers and one tank that was good geared. Two tanks that were good geared. So it was like terrible. It was an absolute abysmal run. But even then, we almost did it. We had like gotten to phase three with like 25%, but then some guildies had to go. We tried pugging it, and the pugs just kept trolling. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It wasn't a full guild run either. We had 21 guildies and four pugs, and every time we invited a pug, there would be a pug that would go into the whelp's nest, spawn a million whelps. There would be some dudes taunting the boss and dragging it to the beginning of the raid. I don't know. We just were like getting trolled out of our rear on that run. So it was terrible. Oh, also side note, we have been spamming like everybody in the guild loves PvP, or they're like working on it. So I'm pushing the guild constantly every week to do 10 arena games. All you got to do, you queue up for the arena, get your losses. You know, a lot of people leave the arena too when they see that they aren't gonna get the game done. So if you stay a minute, you get a win, you get a loss, get a win, get a loss, easy peasy, and you get some arena rating, and eventually you get your 10 games in. Once the reset happens, you get 250 arena points. Bam, I'm at 1200 already, and I only started it like a few weeks ago. So we do our Wintergrass quest together. It's like a full-on raid. We get like 20 people together. Bam, do the Wintergrass quest so we don't get murdered by ourselves. Nobody wants to mess with anyone who's like doing 30 man like Wintergrass raids for the quests. They'll just like go quest in another area, so we don't get bothered when we're doing the Wintergrass quests. And then we do the arena points, and we're just farming honor and arena points, getting the relentless sets. We're getting super good at PvP, so our PvP sets are getting geared up, our PvE sets are getting geared up, and the guild overall is making moves, making waves. We are probably going to be one of the fastest like growing guilds on the server at this rate, with how successful our model is, and how welcoming and helpful we are to our guildies. Like a lot of people are super happy just to be in the guild and playing with each other. All right, so I think I covered everything here. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to smile.